Hi, welcome to Fusion Kitchen. My name is Christine De Silva. I'm also an author and I've written a number of books. If you're interested, please check out the description box below. Today I'm making a tuna quiche. Now, quiche is a French tart consisting of a pastry crust filled with savory custard and pieces of meat, cheese, seafood or vegetables. It originated in the French region of Lorraine, but the classic quiche actually originated in Germany because Lorraine was formerly under the German rule. But today we're not going to make any pastry crust, but we're going to make a crustless quiche which is faster and easier to bake. So let's start. First we're going to preheat the oven to about 190 degrees Celsius. Now we're going to take 2 cans of tuna and we are going to put it in a colander. Now the reason why I've done it is because I want to remove all the liquid. That is, I have to drain all the liquid. As you can notice, I'm even squeezing the tuna because I want it to be quite dry. I don't want it to be soggy. Now we are going to take 8 eggs. In a bowl, I'm whisking 8 eggs, which seems like a lot, but believe me, it's the eggs that give the tuna structure. As you can see, it doesn't have flour to hold it together or any chickpea flour or any maida or anything like that. So we have to have something that helps it to have structure. I've taken 1/2 cups of milk and I've taken 3/4 cups of mozzarella cheese and 3/4 cup of cheddar cheese. So both the cheeses I have used, and this gives really a very nice taste and flavor to the quiche. It becomes a little cheesy. Now after doing this, I've added the seasoning. I've added 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. If you don't have paprika, you can use red chili powder. And then I've added the tuna. If you like, you can also add 1 chopped capsicum, but here I've skipped the veggies because often when you use veggies, you'll find that they do release moisture. So the tuna quiche can take a little longer to bake. So here I've just skipped the capsicum, though you can add it, no problem. Now you can also use a fork to whisk. Now I've greased parchment on a 7 or 8 inch cake pan. You can use either 7 or 8 inch cake pan. You can also use a baking dish, but I prefer to use a cake pan for the tuna quiche. I feel it gives better results. Once you poured it, you place it in the oven. Try preferably to grease the parchment because then you'll find that it doesn't stick. Now place it in the oven and bake for about 45 to 50 minutes. Once it is slightly cool, you can remove the parchment that was below the quiche, and then invert it onto a plate. And this is the top surface of the tuna quiche. It is lightly browned. This is important. It should be lightly browned. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.